Here are 3 things that I would be doing the next 12 to 24 months to prepare for one of the biggest financial collapses in history. This doesn't have to be something that destroys your family. In turn, it can be something that can accelerate your family and generations to come. So the first thing that we need to understand internally, is that there's 2 things happening. We're moving from Web 2.0 to Web 3.0. We were moving from industrial to technical. Both of these give massive opportunities for the normal everyday person to get involved at the ground floor in investments that could change your family's timeline. So here are the 3 things that I would be doing right now. So number 1, it's extremely important to look at the current role or job, career or business you're in and ask yourself this: will it survive this transition from Web 2.0 to Web 3.0, industrial to technical? We know that the beer virus, as we look this way, gave the companies opportunities to test the stay-at-home job, to test technology and how much they needed physicality, people to do the jobs that AI and technology can do. So the first thing that I would do is look at the company that you're with. Are they changing? So if your company or you are not moving into the future 5 to 10 years, you really need to ask yourself, is your job going to be here? What I would do is I would start looking at reskilling myself towards technology, or looking at companies where you can get on the ground floor and innovate quickly and move up in those companies. So that's number 1, looking at reskilling or getting with companies that are moving into the future, not stuck in the old physical paradigm. Number 2 is I'd highly recommend working on paying off your high interest rate credit card debt or high interest rate debt right now by cutting out frivolous spending. Let me give you an example. If you're spending $4 a day on Starbucks, cut it out. Energy drinks, cut it out. Take 4 times 30, do the math. You're going to take that money, make your own coffee, and accelerate that onto your high interest rate debt and use a snowball effect to pay off your debt. Now, depending on how quickly this happens, you go into number 3, or you can do this simultaneously. But once you snowball that debt and you create cash flow, now you're creating cash flow by lowering expenses. You don't actually have to have more income, but lower expenses, frivolous spending, creating more cash flow, paying off high interest rate debt. Now you have the payments paid off. Then number 3, you take that additional cash flow and you start investing in things that are moving from Web 2.0 to Web 3.0, companies that are going to be the most innovative, real leadership teams, real world solve, and real world fundamentals that are operating right now. So number 1, you've reskilled yourself up into the new technology environment. Number 2 is you've learned how to cut out frivolous spending. And number 3, you've turned that cash flow into investing. And if you're around my age, 46 and above, you need to start moving quickly because it's going to accelerate fast. Warriors, get your shit together. Let's go. Click link in my bio for tons of free support. Love you guys.